Hi everyone, I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm going to be doing just a little bit of makeup. I wasn't really doing a makeup look as such, mostly just to do a catch up. A couple of people have been asking about the diet that I'm on and what I eat in a normal day, how much I've lost, and I've just pushed something on the floor, hang on. I've just washed and dried my hair and I've got my brush ready, busy heating up because I want to, hang on, yeah, there it is, it's on now. It's busy heating up because I want to get my hair all sorted. I love my glide brush. So I'm not doing a massive look today, just something simple. I'm not even putting foundation on like I did last time, can't be bothered. But I've got my bits and bobs. My lips are really dry at the minute and also I'm using that and it's really helping. Like, I don't know, I'm just so dry and cracked, it's horrible. Really not very nice. I'm thinking about putting just like a little wash of colour on the eye. I'm not even going to, I probably won't even apply it with a brush, you know. I just want something, probably go, yeah, that might do. Just something like light, yeah, we'll go for that. We'll have a bit of Urban Decay. So yeah, the diet, I'm saying the diet, it's not really, it's a you choose whichever journey you need to choose to get to where you want to go. And keto is easy for me. I did low carb years ago, but they called it Atkins then. I actually started doing the Cambridge diet, which I wouldn't advise for anyone, but I think if you want to lose weight and you need a really good kickstart to get going, that was what got me going. A friend of mine did it, she lost a bit of weight and it inspired me to do it, and before I'd done it I'd never even give anything a thought. I'd been really overweight, not really, you know, thought about it much, just knew that I needed to lose weight but kept forgetting about it and eating loads of stuff, and I got incredibly big at one point. I never was happy, I was always uncomfortable. Summer, I used to hate summer, you'll know, because I totally hate summer because I used to just be sweating because I wouldn't wear anything small. I used to hide under loads of clothes, always wore black, and now the difference is just amazing, and I have to keep that in my head. Don't go back, because that wasn't good for me and didn't enjoy it at all. I think I've said in a few different videos that I do look at bigger women and they look comfortable, confident, their clothes are lovely, their hair's all done, their makeup's lovely, and they look really happy with it. I didn't, it wasn't for me. So I'm going to just potter on, but I did choose the Cambridge diet to get it started. I only lost about £6 on that. I was on it for about a month, couldn't deal with it, it was horrible. So you do porridges, soup, and, oh, what was it? Smoothies. Yeah, milkshakes, porridge and soup. And then after a week, I think you get introduced to like chocolate bars. But I actually found I did really alright. I'm just going in with this. And my fingernails are disgusting, because again, they're just dry and cracking back at work. But they're naked palette, going in with this one here. So I did that for a month. Couldn't do it anymore. I think it was a couple of months, a month or two. It was very, very, very not much, and it honestly just couldn't deal with it, because I was just starving all the time and I was incredibly miserable. I just wasn't happy at all, and I thought, right, that's it, I'm coming off this, and I did. And I thought, but before I did come off it, because I knew about weight crashing back on, that's not what I wanted. I was in the mode, and I thought, right, so I done a load of research, and the diet that I found the best for maintaining weight loss and keeping the weight off and even losing a bit more was Atkins at the time. So I got on it, and you go through phase, you do like phase 1 where you completely cut out, you know, things. I did that for a while, and I kind of just, it was more like a low carb. So I started out at 189 pounds, which is 13.5 stone. I might have even been more, you know, I'm sure I was nearly 14 stone. It could have even been more. I just remember not dealing with it then, so I only saw the scales when I started losing, and it was about 13.5 stone. Just make sure this isn't burning anything. So 13.5 stone, Oh, I think I'll use this brush. It's got a bit of colour on it already off the other day. I think I'll take a bit of snake bite, just a little bit of warmer chocolate. So I did that, 13.5 stone, started out, and then I got all the way down to £129, and felt amazing. Then I packed in smoking, went up a little bit but not too much, and then went on to blood pressure medication, put a stone on, and when I come off the blood pressure medication I got that weight back off, and I stayed around, I managed to get to about 11 stone. This was a couple of years ago, just getting with Martin and getting happy. When Martin met us I was £129. So I wasn't 129, I was a little bit more. I was just on about 135, something like that, same as I am right now. So I put a good stone on there when I met Martin. I went up to £154, and I didn't like it again. I felt uncomfortable, felt dead weighty and not myself. And so I thought, right, get rid of this. Let's do it again. Go back to my trusted faithful. I know keto works. Oh, well, I know low carb works, but now it's keto where you know, really up your fats and stuff like that. I also fast. I've never been a breakfast person anyway, because my stomach's never ready on the morning. So I started fasting. So I'll fast from about 8 o'clock at night. We usually try and eat our dinner before 8, and I'll fast all the way through the night. And then, are you alright, Cags? You hot? Oh, she's hot. So, and then I'll start eating roughly about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly. What I usually do is, like, if I'm at work, Martin always gets in touch with us on his lunch breaks, so I tend to eat a little bit earlier when I'm at work. Sometimes about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I just find that it's uncomfortable sometimes, because I think I've got a touch of gastritis, and eating does actually soothe that nasty gnawing pain, but I can do it usually most of the time. Just drink plenty of water and plenty of coffee. Decaf, I kind of do caffeine. She's making a nest. So it's, I find it dead easy. You get used to it. It was awful at first, but then you think, I'm going to eat eventually. You tend to, and it might sound silly, but you start appreciating nutrition when you do it, because you think, right, I'm going to break me fast now. I want to eat something good for us, so you end up really looking into macronutrients a little bit more and making the best of it to eat all the goodness you can in your window, you know. So it did do good for us in that sense. I think I'll get my brush on, but I feel really pleased with myself, because it is hard work and it gets boring. It gets so boring. I mean, the boys, they are kind of doing it with us. Martin does all the cooking here, which is really handy. So basically, someone asked what I eat in a day. This is my usual. So I'm using my Skyline, Sky High. I love this mascara. It's just amazing. So basically, I get up, have I have a proper coffee, black, always black. I don't dirty fast. I cut out the cream in the morning. I used to have cream in my coffee. Now I just have it black, and I can handle it. You get used to it. It got to the point where even when I would open my window to eat, I didn't have cream in my coffee. I just kept going through with it black, and you get used to it. So I have a black coffee, and then about 12 o'clock, like I said, I'll start eating. I usually have a massive salad, and I mean massive, like a load of spinach, lettuce, cucumber, tomato. Sometimes I'll cut peppers up, and I'll either have 2 boiled eggs. I'll have halloumi. I make halloumi in the pan, so just cut pieces into chunks and brown them off the lush. I'll usually mostly have a full avocado. I love avocado. I have put a load of olive oil dressing on. I have tons of mayonnaise, full fat. Now and again, if I'm at home, I've just started eating mackerel because I've just found out I'm vitamin D deficient. That's probably why I've been feeling so crap. I've had a long process with the doctors here because I've just not been feeling good for a while, as you know, going back and forth with all the symptoms like brain fog, dizziness, insomnia, but I'm knackered, aches and pains. The joint pains are nasty. I do a lot of walking, and honestly the pains were just horrible, and you're like walking through it but you're thinking this isn't normal. Just dead legs, like you're walking through something. I feel like I'm in a paper bag. I can't get myself out of it. My hair's thinning, my skin's dead dry, the dizzy spells are the worst. Like really, they just take you off guard. You're kind of like, whoa. There's loads more. Oh yeah, the night sweats, massive drenching night sweats. Poor Martin, I'm surprised he doesn't float out the bed. I mean, I'm gonna lie there, I just wake up 3 and 4 in the morning, I'm soaking, so I've got to take my t-shirt off, put a new one on, get back into bed. Well, the bed's always like drenched, and you just think, dear me, and that's all the time. There was something else as well. Yeah, low moods, like mood swings, increased like sensitivity to my hormones, just horrible. And the starflower is helping, I think. I feel a bit milder. And me vitamin, I'm just getting a vitamin D3, the Solgar one. I'm scared to try it because I always worry about taking anything, even if it's a supplement. I'm always worried about side effects, and that's thanks to being on blood pressure medication years ago. They sent us to hospital, and I thought I was dying. Horrible. Makes your heart go funny, that stuff. So I thought, right, I'll wean off. And the doctor was alright because they checked my blood pressure. But I think my blood pressure being so high isn't because of me body as such. It's because I get anxiety. I get terrible anxiety. Sometimes it's been 180 over 100, and then on the same day later on it's been 115 over 80. So I think it's my anxiety. And obviously if I'm taking blood pressure medication and relaxing in bed, it was waking us up, my heart thumping, probably thought I was dying or something, you know, horrible. But that traumatised us, and now I'm terrified to taking anything. So it took a long time to take my starflower oil. I know it's only an oil, but I did. And obviously me multivitamins, I'm terrified. I was looking at all the stuff in it thinking, God, what if I have a reaction? I haven't. I've been fine. Saying that I only take 2, you're supposed to take 3, but I'm getting there. I'm going to take the 3rd and get on with it. But that's been about a month now, and I feel alright. I'm on my 2nd bottle. But the vitamin D3 I'm frightened to take, so I have to take that. So yeah, I'm just a bit of a nutter really. But the keto, that's what I eat for lunch. Always have a massive salad. Very rarely don't. But obviously lately, because I've been diagnosed with it, well, I'm vitamin D deficient. So what I've started doing is I bought a load of mackerel because I read about what foods are high in vitamin D. I found some chestnut mushrooms which are high in vitamin D, so I've been eating fried mushrooms, scrambled egg with a tin of mackerel for my lunch, and I'm not enjoying it too much, but I'm getting it down because I think it's good for us. I've been in the sun, I've had 3 days off work, I'm loving it. Martin said, bless him, because I stepped down so I could do more videos and be at home more. And I just think it was getting too much for us, like all that time in that building. And it just does you, if you can do it, it's amazing. So Martin's like, yeah, do it, do what you need to do. It's fully supportive and stuff. So I've been in the garden getting as much sun as I can. I love this brush, it's brilliant. Yeah, I'm on 14 minutes already. So yeah, so for dinner, we eat things like, we eat a lot of chicken, but the other day we had duck, cauliflower mash, oh, the way Martin makes it is to die for. He's got a cooking channel and he does most of the dinners on there, so I'll put his link up in the box, you know, the description box, so if you want to have a look, you can check that out. So he makes cauliflower mash, and he made he makes onion gravy with like coconut enemos coconut aminos, not anemos. Yeah, not anemos, aminos, coconut aminos. And it's lush. And you've done like a red onion gravy last night on top of the cauliflower mash, and we had duck breast. We'll have things like chicken, like full chicken breasts done in the oven. We do them in water in the oven in a bowl with the foil over, and then we'll make like, he does kale pan fried in a load of butter with salt, and then we'll have things like celeriac fries or big chips. I've been eating a load of turnip lately. We had mashed turnip the other day with mashed turnip. What the hell did we have that? I think that was with the chicken actually. And a load of kale. Love kale. I eat green beans at nearly every meal. Like, he laughs at me. He's like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, well, we'll have this and then we'll have some green beans with it. And he's like, yeah, green beans. I know, what else? Because I just love green beans and kale at the minute. I could just eat bags and bags of the stuff. So we've been doing a lot of that. And then you'll make like a creamy sauce. We'll have cauliflower in the oven with cream, cheese, cream, salt and pepper all over. And he makes this lush sauce to go with salmon. Sometimes we'll have salmon. Well, we'll have a lot of salmon. I love salmon. There was one day Sainsbury's was giving away a load for like £2.50 a pack, and it was because it was going to be out of date. I just bought it all and put it in the freezer because I love it that much. And then we're nearly finished through that lot. So I do love me salmon. And he makes a spinach sauce. Sorry, spinach with cream and butter sauce. I'll only switch that off now. I'm all done, I think. Yeah. Just look at it. I love it. So he does that, and he puts like, it's like so spinach, cream, double cream, tomatoes, and I think he does like a herb like a paprika or something in it. Oh, it's lush to die for. So I eat plenty of food, plenty of vegetables. I eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of salad. People think when you do keto you've got to shove a load of protein down you. You don't. It's not about that. It's actually about keeping your protein quite medium. You need to be eating your fats. So we eat a lot of fats. We do eat a lot of dairy, but I eat a lot of avocado as well and eggs. So I get plenty like that. But sometimes when I'm at work and I'm bored and a bit naughty, I will eat a bit of black pudding from Dixon's. But I've noticed since I've packed that in, the weight's really starting to come off. This is what I was going to say as well, because I've weighed myself today. I'm actually at my goal. I'd set myself a goal of 132, yeah, so 9.5 stone, 132 pounds for my 40th birthday in December. I've smashed it. It's like, I'm April still, so God knows what I can achieve by the time I'm 40. I want to start toning though, like mega toning. I can't wait, because like, I can't really lift much at work anymore because I've just lost all my strength. So I used to have quite nice like guns, but now they're like, do you know what I mean? Flappy. Sometimes when I walk it's like, and do you know what I mean? It's not nice, so I don't like that. But I have noticed, I've done a side-by-side photo. I can't show you because I was in my underwear. I do underwear like shots to see how I'm going, my progress. And at one point I wasn't seeing a difference at all, and then I took a photo the other morning and I can see the difference now. So I've lost 1.5 stone since the start. When did I start? Actually that's bloody brilliant. I started losing weight for my wedding. I got married in November, so it was about a month. So it was October. The start of October last year to now, 1.5 stone, and I've done it extremely slowly, and I have cheated a lot because I drink a lot of red wine. You're not supposed to, but it's the lowest carb that I can tolerate, and it's working. It's working. But I've noticed like I'd loads of keto snacks because you do get bored with it sometimes. So I think, right, because I'm eating like this, I'm gonna get cheese and I'm gonna get sandwich meats. So we eat a lot of like ham or beef slices or corned beef, turkey. I love turkey, and I'll just roll it up with some like mustard on or something like that, or mayonnaise and a bit of lettuce. And like the big slices of ham are brilliant for making roll sandwiches out of. Fill them with all sorts. and we were eating my dinner, and then we were snacking as well at night, but on the keto things. And even though I was maintaining, I wasn't losing. So I've stopped all that now, and the weight's just dropped off. So I've actually lost 6 pounds this month, and it's not even over yet. And that is fantastic, considering I've been doing it for a long time now. You tend to just slow down, but I'm really confident about that. It's give us a you know, like, wow. So my body's still going in the right direction. It must be working. But yeah, I'm really, really over the moon with everything, because it takes a long time, and it's hard, especially when you see other people enjoying themselves, eating loads of stuff. Because my favourite thing was ice cream and chocolate, and I haven't had any of that since Christmas. And I've got to be honest, this past month I haven't craved any, which I'm thinking, is it possibly to do with the starflower and the multivitamins? Maybe I'm getting what I need, I don't know. But last month I was depressed about it. I was walking around Asda and I was so sad, because I kept looking at the chocolate aisle and I was thinking, I just want some chocolate, I just want some blooming chocolate. I was getting so sad about it, and I thought, no, don't do it, because once you start, that's it, you're off, and I can't stop. So to me, I've got to completely abstain, kind of just have a little bit here and there, not with that stuff, no. So, but yeah, I do eat plenty, and like I said, you can snack on loads of different things, and you find out what works for you. But a lot of people have been asking how I've done it. I also felt a bit sad, because on my Instagram post I posted a photo of my scale, because I'm like, wow, it's a new low, I'm going to quickly take a photo of it. And I posted it, and I was dead excited, and someone said that I should have put a trigger warning up, because if someone with an eating disorder saw it. So sorry if I've upset with anyone, I didn't mean to, I was just dead excited and chuffed. So if I do post anything like that now on Instagram, I'll put a trigger warning. And I lost over 10 followers because of it. So, but you know what, I was dead excited, so what can you do? But yeah, I didn't mean to offend anyone. So if you're one of the people that I've offended, I'm sorry, didn't mean to. But yeah, I was just dead excited to show me new weight off. And I thought, I'm posting the one today because I'm actually at my goal. So that one's definitely going on there, because I just love, like, wee, I've done it again. So yeah, right, anyway, I'm going to let you go, because it's 22 minutes and I've babbled on too long. But I hope you're keeping well. Oh yes, I've got this on my lip, because like I said, I was just dry, and I haven't got much makeup on, but it's just a little something. I'm going to get my gear on and go for a walk. I've been in the garden getting as much sun as I can. Now I'm going to go and get some exercise. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. Let us know. Take care, and I shall see you all in a bit. Zoom zoom.